Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time.
Well, I managed to get a win last time despite my deck not being very good and my draw, which I would normally say was a really good draw for this deck, actually seeming like a terrible draw against my opponent's inaction. But my opponent managed to inaction their way to a loss, so that was okay, I guess. I don't know. Whatever it was, I triumphed somehow. Choosing between Chargosaur and the 4/8 lifesteal Death Machine statue is always a good trapped in Amber, though. That's pretty good starting hand. You're terrible early game. I'm going to keep you because you're at least a 3/2. You are probably worth keeping, but I'm going to pitch you anyway and try and get more inexpensive cards somehow. Or, okay, never mind. He wasn't so good that I wanted to keep him in my starting hand, even though the odds of me getting more cheap stuff was fairly low. I don't know, Mage has a lot of ways to indirectly do undamage. I'm not as keen to coin out something this game. I'm going to save that coin for later if I can get some of my 4s they want. Oh, he came back. Yay. Just shooting me for 1. Excellent. That's what we like to see. I'm just going to play you. Rush, look, growls. Well, that's not awesome. Because now, I want to attack with him to find it. This would be kick-ass. I don't know what that secret is, though. Also, if I play this and I give my opponent 2 copies of the Brewmaster, that's probably monstrously bad for me, but I also don't want to give them a bunch of these. Man. Okay. I'm going to bounce him to get his stealth back, I think, with the Panda. So I'm going to attack first and see if that's a secret that's triggered by attacking. It's not. I'm going to play this because I think giving my... it could be a terrible, terrible mistake, but I feel like giving my opponent 2 of these is less terrible than giving my opponent 2 Brewmasters. Or are you getting 1 actual copy in play? Okay, interesting. Then I'm going to bounce that because it's such an easy Fire Blast target and it could kill something later. And it also means the 1 hit point is going to go on something better. So now you can choose to either trade the 2 2s. Okay, not much of a choice then. And play the Grave Shambler that I can actually just kill with this guy. Interesting. Do I want a 4/3 taunt right now? I mean, a lot of what my deck needs to do is just buy time all day long, pretty much. I think a 4/3 taunt is probably okay, and then I probably should just trade, because again, I want to slow things down. I mean, probably I should save him for later when I have big things that I could copy. That would actually be smarter, but I always feel that pressure that I need to be doing stuff now so I don't get stomped later. You played no? Oh yeah, you did play it. You took the Grave Shambler, who's a piece of crap if you don't have weapons. But you took him so that you could trigger off his elemental power, which seems to have worked out. I could buff my guy, but it actually doesn't help right now. So I think the thing to do is suicide him. Because I really just don't want you having a lot of stuff out there. My plan is to eventually get bigger. I guess I'm going to buff him. So you can easily just shoot my 2/1, unfortunately. Yep, you're playing Control-y too, and your deck probably has better late game stuff than I do, so I'm probably in trouble, but eh. Skillomancer? That's so annoying, it just might work. I was going to play him. Still probably a better choice, because he can actually kill that. Yeah. Not attacking with my 4-2. I'll probably regret it when I get flame striked. Or blizzarded or whatever.
The menagerie is for guests only.
Oh, that's not good. You only drew one thing. It's probably a good sign because it's the arena. In a constructed deck, I'd actually be even more worried that you only drew one thing. Because then his purpose was to draw, like, specific cards, which would be scary. So I could silence that and then kill the smaller guy. Do I want to waste my silence on that? Not especially. But he alone doesn't kill that, which is pretty bad. And he takes so much damage that if I heal him afterwards, 3, back up to 5, he would still be pretty killable. Man. In the stall wars, can I just play him and heal myself and just keep stalling? I'm going to try. Am I better off doing that, or hitting him for 5 and then healing my guy? I think I'm better off hitting him for 5 and then healing my guy. My guy is it is dooming my guy, but it's still not that convenient for her to kill him with the stuff she has. She can do that and shoot, but then I actually killed that guy, so it's okay. Really, Flame Geyser instead of Fire Blast. You wasted a spell for literally no reason. Like we're hunting for reasons like, do you have what's his face, the Elder God, who's going to cast one for every spell you did? Because other than that, and that's really stretching it, there's almost no possible justification for that. That makes no sense. But okay, I may do this after attacking.
Killing spree.
Probably a dumb idea. Because maybe I get something effective. I mean, I'm not going to get battle cries anyway, so... I do that. I'm going to hit that. Might as well kill it. I don't care that he's in shootable range, because it's likely not what my opponent wants to do. The Eternal Choice. Lich King versus Isharge. Isharge gives me stuff in play, which is amazing, and he's bigger. Which is amazing. The stuff in my deck isn't actually so good, and this guy's giving me cards that aren't in my deck, which is pretty good. Isharge has got to be better anyway. I'm going to get small crap and regret it. Like, it's tough. The Lich King is super strong, too. I have a lot of battle cries in here. I'm losing out on them. In this case, like, whatever. It's a 1-1. I don't care about that. He was still a free dude. So you get stuff on him. You've got a secret. That's not good. I gotta watch for the vaporize. Vaporizing this guy actually does work, because he's not going to get his death rattle if he dies on my turn. I could silence this dude. That's not a bad one if it gets Mirror Entity. Well, actually, it's terrible if it gets Frozen Cloned, though. Alright, let's do this in case there's a Frozen Clone. There's spell damage on him, even though it's making a silence target. Okay.
Your magic shall not save you.
In case of Vaporize, no Vaporize. In case I'm hitting you for 10, turning it into a damage race against a mage seems kind of dumb, but that's kind of what it looks like I should do with a charge here. A charge and charge. There's a guy whose battle cry I wish I could use. I would have saved him in my hand until this guy dies from something. At least I do have that protection. If my opponent does anything that does area damage, then this guy will give me an 8/8. And so that's been protecting me, maybe. Wow, you made him nearly unkillable, like, huge poison guy. That's kind of scary. That is a big blubber baron, piece of crap. And I used my silence already. Now, you must have an ice block. They hit you for 15. So I'd really like to be using this guy to kill that. Man. I can gain a lot of health from this. Like, I'm not going to die if I just play my defensive crap. But it means I'm not using these guys to efficiently kill things. Okay, we're going to attack with this first. We know it's not a Vaporize anyway. And we hit you for 10. And then this either kills you if it's not an ice block, or the game continues. Okay, I was assuming it was an ice block. My opponent was presenting as though they were going to survive, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you think your opponent has an ice block, you've still got to test it. Even if you're doing that 10 damage in one chunk, you've got to test it. Maybe not literally with a Pyroblast, but just like with attacks and stuff. You still, if you know it's not a Vaporize, then you should just attack with that one big minion, because they might not have an ice block. It's as simple as that. So I still had a 2/3 that I could use to help me kill something, and I would have dropped down. I would have dropped down the Apothecary, healed to full, and I would drop the Chain Gang for double taunts, which would mean that a charge wouldn't be able to pull anything else. No, I could have got something killed. It was going to be borderline, but I was still in a pretty strong position.
My hammer burns with holy fire.
The light shall bring
Wow,
victory.
my hand burns with expensive cards. None of you are any good. Until later, in which case some of you are awesome. Oh boy, this is where we are. That better be a good Spirit Lash, because it's the only card I'm casting anytime in the near future. I have another, like, out of these 26 cards, I got about 6 of them are 2-drops that I could be pulling out. Nope. Let's pretend I have that Frost Giant that isn't in rotation anymore. Skulking Geist. Need to, like, ready my action to heal myself later. Like, after that guy hits. So I'm doing nothing, but then I can Chain Gang. So I need my opponent not to play something super amazing right now. And that's all very annoying, but not the worst. And honestly, I could just Spirit Lash and get rid of all those bubbles now. Play this guy first. My opponent's going to be able to take a lot of advantage of, like, killing him. That's kind of annoying. Because I would love to just, like, Spirit Lash off all those bubbles, but then I'm going to get hit for 5. I can already just heal myself. I think I've got to play the Chain Gang anywhere. Even this seems like a perfect time to Spirit Lash, but then I Spirit Lash, it still doesn't actually kill them, and then I play this. What good is it doing me? So she's going to be able to manipulate things to easily kill one of my Chain Gang guys. If she has any buffs or anything, she can kill both of them. But then what? I don't know. That is a very early Bloodworm. He's not good this early in the game because his lifesteal is meaningless. But, I mean, if that's what you have, you play him, because, I mean, 5. Dude's a 4/4. My stuff is not a 4/4. So this, actually, the healing, not that relevant, but it would get me some stuff. And then, actually, if I buff this guy, then he could survive killing that. So then I would have the board relatively clear and under control. Spirit Lash.
The sun has set for me.
So I could kill the 2/3 and survive. There's a risk that I would not get to kill him. Like, he's more important to kill, but if my opponent doesn't have anything to manipulate things, this could work out to be really good. I'm going to risk leaving him alive, because she is at full health. Like, it's not making... The lifesteal isn't making a difference right now.
Follow the rule.
God damn it. Well, no, your guy still takes 1 damage, so I can still kill him with this. So unless you have a way to get rid of my 2/1, that's actually a perfectly fine outcome. I could care less. Alright then. Let's kill that while you're still at full health. And let's see if you had any secrets in your deck, because you don't now. Got rid of Lost in the Jungle and Humility. Not that much. I didn't see if there... I should have looked at her hand first to see if she lost any from her hand, but whatever. Eh. Lost in the Jungle is probably actually helping her, because that's like a weak card later in the game. So like, she's not going to care if she draws that. But, okay. Well, this is going okay so far. Let's play that. Smash this guy. If you cast a spell, then your dragon will be big enough to kill my, like, whatever, Cardic Size or Skulking Geist, but, eh. That thing's bigger. It's pretty annoying. I'm going to do that. Okay. That's fine. So, oh, I can silence it. I don't have enough to silence it, and then... Oh. Oh, well. We're going to do it anyway.
Just act natural.
Then I'm going to kill it, and I'm going to heal my guy, so hopefully he survives. So this guy's ability, which I don't normally count very highly, even though in recent sets there's been a lot of Death Rattle. Like this set, obviously, there's tons of Death Rattle. That's actually pretty annoying. Is this going to kill something good? I don't have any good way to remove it. No, I gotta choose which one of these guys to keep alive. He can kill that and survive, so I guess him. Boo! Very efficient slug. Okay, I'm gonna kill this. And I don't know if any other Death Rattle minions have died this game. I think this is just gonna give me a copy of that in my hand. Oh, right, the Threshodon. He still counts even though it was silenced. I didn't realize that. Okay. And I could play a minion, heal that, and then I can still play a minion, so. I really have a lot of 5/3s sitting around. I'm not so thrilled about that, but let's give spell damage to the one who I can't actually heal to higher hit points. Getting some lag there, but mostly getting able to take my turns, so hopefully it keeps up. If she casts any spell, her guy's going to be big enough to kill one of my minions. Any spell. I've been wanting to kill that guy before he grows, but just hasn't been happening. Oh, that's not good. That is a big thing that I can't Shadowword Death, unfortunately. And it's going to generate a lot of shit for my opponent. So, do I throw away my entire army to kill a Sarah? The Sarah Awakens is only a 1 in 6 chance. That's the thing that would really screw me here. And it would really screw me because what I'm planning on doing is this and that. They would all die. And Sarah would be at still full health. So that would be really bad. That's a 1 in 6 chance that I'd be completely screwed. But otherwise I'd be doing pretty great if I just, like, played those two things. I don't want to trade my entire army to kill that, especially when I want to kill that thing before it grows, and I could do 10 damage. Alright, I'm gonna take a risk on leaving a Sarah alive for a turn, even though it's giving my opponent 3 efficient cards. If a Sarah is just giving the minions, then I might be able to beat through that. God damn it! I would have been much worse off if I'd done it the other way, but that's still really annoying. And you had the copy guy, so if I had psychically known that and then killed this Sarah, I would have been better off. And now you're going to get more cards because I can't kill it fast enough. That Spirit Lash is not going to help. Goodness. Yeah, I'm in really bad shape now because that friggin' 1 in 6 or 1 in 5 chance or whatever, that if she had gotten any other card from a Sarah, I would have been fine. You could have bounced this to my hand, you could have bounced this Sarah. It would have all been okay. That was the only one that was going to screw me. And now you're going to get multiple chances to get more that will also screw me. And I can't get through that guy conveniently at all. Freeze your other minions. Why did Sarah not get frozen by that? Oh, you play that... Did you play that instead of attacking with Sarah? I don't remember if you attacked with that or not. God damn it. In any case, this blows. Yeah, I need to get a good dragon out of this pretty much. I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to hit that. It means my guy will be easy to kill, but Again, if my opponent got another Asera Awakens, I just lose. Because she rolled box cards in that case. No, not Asera Awakens, it looks like. If the first time she had gotten a non-Asera card, she wouldn't have had it. Like, I would have been able to handle this completely. I would just win this game. I'm pretty confident. I don't have any way to give Asera an extra attack, so I could blow her up. Ah! If you had buffed Asera, it would have been awesome. But you didn't want to give her taunt. It's understandable. You didn't kill my 6-1, which is kind of weird. And my Spirit Lash would now do way more if I play this first. Okay. If I hit that, and I play this and Spirit Lash, then I'm going to recover a ton of health. I don't know. I think I have to do that. I'm not sure how it's going to work out overall, but I think I'm going to have to do that. I miscounted. For some reason, this had 10 health, and I hit it for 6. Yeah, okay. I just miscounted because I'm an idiot. So I should... No, well, my guy was going to die from the Spirit Lash anyway, but yeah, this is not as good as I thought, obviously. Buffing this makes no difference in whether or not those guys can kill it, so I guess I'm doing that. I got my health back, but that was not how I wanted the turn to go at all. And now I've wasted my my big death card. I should have killed the 1/4 taunt with my guy. Oh, you got another Asera Awakens. Okay, I was gonna lose anyway. Dragon gave me a Asera, but it's gonna be too late. I'm not gonna be able to come back with that. So apparently I should have traded my entire army to instantly kill the first Asera. Because of like a 1 in 6 chance or whatever. Oh, apparently she's just like passing out Asera Awakens all day long. It can also be Dream, Nightmare, the Fairy, the Dragon. So that's at least 1 in 5. I can't remember if there's one more card. It's probably just those 5. Yeah, whatever. I've lost anyway. Because now even if I blew up everything, my opponent would get the sword and kill me in pretty short order. Wow, now we're doing that shit to each other. Random. It doesn't matter because I'm so screwed. I get 1 less hit point on this if I kill that bubble first before Asera Awakens. Asera Awakens actually kills me, so that doesn't even help. I mean, I could heal and then do that, and then play hit and still, but I'm basically screwed. Because the Asera Awakens doesn't actually win me anything. Oh, he doesn't have taunt. Whoops. Okay. For some reason I kept looking at him and thinking he had taunt. Okay. That is the best card you get from Asera the majority of the time, but it's really not helping right now. I guess I could cause a draw, but I'm pretty sure that just counts as a loss in the arena. Oh, that's really bad. Yep, that's really bad. Alright, looks draw it is. Because you don't get battle cries, there's nothing I'm going to get from that that's going to win me the game. So let's just do a draw. Whatever. Piece of crap. Wait, did that not count as a win or a loss? That's going to mess up my counting for the videos, but that's amazing! I thought it counted as a loss. Woohoo! Go draw! I'm so glad I did that. Okay, apparently a draw in the arena, like a true draw where you die simultaneously, doesn't count as a loss. Warlocks just got a whole lot better in the arena than I realized, apparently. Okay, well, 2 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw. So we're going to see how confused I get by the fact that I'm now ending on even numbers instead of odd numbers next time.
Please click the like button before it clicks you. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.